Before watching this, I advise you get your TI-84, because we're about to do some complex math. Mr. Tobe. There are clear links between Mr. Tobe and the Illuminati, but how are they related? Let's find out. Tobe. Do you know what rhymes with Tobe? That's right. Okeechobee. Okeechobee is a city in Florida. And who is from Florida? James Stewart. Professional motocross racer and calculus textbook extraordinaire. But what did James Stewart and calculus have to do with the Illuminati? Calculus has 8 letters. 8 is the atomic number of oxygen. Plants produce oxygen. Plant rhymes with Ulysses S. Grant. Grant fought in the Civil War. Did the Illuminati cause the Civil War? Civil has 5 letters. Penta is the Greek prefix for 5. Mr. Tobe teaches geometry. Geometry is the study of figures. A pentagon is a figure that has 5 sides. The Pentagon is a government building that is in the shape of a pentagon. This raises so many questions. Has the Illuminati infiltrated the Pentagon? Is Mr. Tobe working with, or against the Illuminati inside the Pentagon? Who really is Sebastian? What is with Kisha? And could President Donald Trump be bribed by the Illuminati, or would he refuse their small loan of $1 million? And more importantly, if a plane flying horizontally at an altitude of 1 mile and a speed of 500 miles per hour passes directly over the Pentagon radar station, what is the rate at which the distance from the plane to the station is increasing when it is 2 miles away from the station? Let's find out. We can use the information to draw a diagram. We know that the plane has an altitude of 1 mile, and that the altitude is not changing. We also know that the plane is flying horizontally with a speed of 500 miles per hour, but we do not know its horizontal distance from the radar station. Lastly, we know the plane is 2 miles away from the station, but we must find the rate at which this distance is changing. Because this diagram creates a right triangle, we can apply the Pythagorean theorem and say that d squared is equal to a squared plus h squared. We can take the derivative of the whole equation with respect to time, and we find that 2d times dx dt is equal to 2a times del dt plus 2h times dh dt. Because dt is equal to 0, we can cancel out the whole term of the equation. Also, because both sides of the equation contain 2's, we can cancel them out. We can now plug in the variables that we know. The problem tells us that d is equal to 2 and that dh dt is equal to 500. We can go back to our original equation and compute the horizontal distance from the plane to the station when the plane is 2 miles away. We find that this is square root 3 miles. If we plug square root 3 in for h and divide both sides by 2, we find that dx dt equals 250 times square root 3. So the rate at which the distance from the plane to the radar station is increasing is 250 square root 3 miles per hour. What does 250 square root 3 have to do with Mr. Tobe and the Illuminati? Let's go one layer deeper into this conspiracy. Because conspiracies are like onions. 250? 2 plus 5 plus 0 equals 7. There are 7 days in a week. Week. Do you know what week rhymes with? That's right, Mozambique. Mozambique was once a colony of Portugal. Portugal uses the euro. France also uses the euro. And who was born in France? Guillaume François Antoine, Marquis de l'Hôpital. L'Hôpital's name has 41 letters. 4 times 1 is 4. 4. Most tables have 4 legs. But Mr. Tobe only has 2 legs. Who else has 2 legs? That's right, Shia LaBeouf. Could Shia LaBeouf be a part of the Illuminati? Let's find out. Shia LaBeouf wants you to.
Just do it!
Just do it is Nike's slogan. The word slogan comes from the Scottish Gaelic words slua and gare. Scotland. Scotland is part of England. And who was born in England? That's right, Isaac Newton, the guy who basically made everything in this class. Newton developed his theories on calculus during the Great Plague of London. And what does plague rhyme with? That's right, The Hague. The Hague is the city of governing for the Netherlands. Does the Illuminati control the Netherlands? The Netherlands are known for establishing the Dutch East India Company, which had almost complete control over the world. Just like the Illuminati. The company was formed in 1602 and dissolved in 1800. 1602. 1800. It's time for some math. 1800 minus 1602 equals 198. 9 plus 8 equals 17. 19 plus 17 equals 36. 98 minus 36 equals 62. 6 plus 2 equals 8. Dutch East India Company has 4 words. 8 divided by 4 equals 2. 2 divided by 2 equals 1. 2 plus 1 equals 3. 1, 2, and 3. Mr. Tobe teaches 3 classes. The class he teaches first hour is Calc 2. The people in Calc 2 are good at math. Mr. Tobe teaches Calc 2 voodoo math. Teaches, or is it trains? Is the reason the Illuminati want to stop Tobe because he trains Calc 2 in secret voodoo math? Math that could be used to fight the Illuminati. Is Calc 2 some kind of secret undercover math-based Illuminati fighting group?